fair right after fringe. Not in our ballpark.
And good evening, everyone. We begin tonight with the freeway shootings in San Diego yesterday. There has been an arrest. We'll get to that story in just a moment. But first, we want you to know that Amanda Knox, the woman convicted and now cleared in an Italian murder case that captured the world's attention, is due to land in Seattle within just a few minutes. We're expecting a news conference as they exit the plane. When it begins, we will go there live immediately and share Amanda and her family's emotional first moments of her freedom back here in the U.S.
All right, and we want to take you back now to Seattle. These are live pictures of that British Airways plane containing Amanda Knox and her family. They are coming from Rome, landing in her hometown of Seattle. That British Airlines plane landing just now. We are expecting that Amanda Knox's parents will at least speak to the media upon their arrival and exiting of the plane, entering the airport. So we will continue to follow that, and of course if her parents speak and if Amanda Knox of course speaks, we'll come back to live pictures there from Seattle.
And we're going back to a live picture now. You see the 747 aircraft there parked at a gate in Seattle. Amanda Knox is aboard that airplane. She's expected to arrive any moment. Fox 5 News at 5. We'll be right back. We're looking at live pictures again inside a terminal building at Seattle's SeaTac Airport. We're expecting Amanda Knox to arrive at any moment on an international flight out of Italy by way of London. You saw it was a British Airways aircraft on which she is riding or has been riding. She is expected back, and what we don't know is whether Amanda herself will come to the podium and speak once she gets off that airplane. We have been told that her parents will have some comments, but they said yesterday they were going to leave it up to their daughter, who frankly isn't aware or hadn't been aware of how well known her story was here in the United States and around the rest of the world. And so they didn't know whether she was going to want to speak or not. Again, we will go back to those pictures and those comments live as soon as they approach the podium. And we go back to Seattle right now, where you can see a crowd of reporters, photographers, friends, and I'm sure a few curious travelers too, still waiting to see if Amanda Knox is going to have some words for the cameras as she gets off an airplane from Italy. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Live pictures now of the podium in Seattle. As you know, we're waiting for Amanda Knox or her family, or perhaps both, to make it to that podium within just a few minutes to give some of their first reactions to both freedom and to being back in the United States. We last saw Amanda on a sort of airport golf cart sort of affair, heading from the airplane supposedly toward this room. We're not absolutely certain Amanda is going to have anything to say, but her parents had indicated yesterday that they would have a few words at least, and perhaps Amanda would too. We'll go to that as soon as we see her there at the podium. And we begin tonight with breaking news. Fox 5 has just learned the body found over the weekend is missing Mira Mason nursing student Michelle Lay. Volunteers from Team Amber discovered the body on Saturday near Pleasanton in Northern California, and tonight the Alameda County Coroner's Office confirmed it through fingerprints. Lay disappeared in May, and Hayward police have charged another San Diego woman, Giselle Estevan, with her murder. Estevan was in court today for an arraignment, but it was postponed at the request of her court-appointed attorney. And tragedy at Camp Pendleton today. It's happened again. 2 Marines are dead tonight after their helicopter crashed during a training exercise. As military budgets get slashed, the question arises, is our military hardware getting old? Fox 5's John Langler is live now at MCAS Miramar with the latest. Hey, John. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go back to Seattle right now as people are coming into the room where that podium was. There's Amanda on the stage, and I believe that's her mom and dad and her sisters. And as soon as they come to the podium there, we'll go ahead and take that sound live. Obviously, it has been a long flight from Europe and an emotional 24 hours since she learned that she has been acquitted. Let's go live to Seattle.
Very joyous occasion for us today. Let me just give you a quick hint as to the order of speakers here today.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody. as Ted said, this has been a very long 4 years, but we couldn't have made it through it without all you people out here that have supported us. And especially Amanda.
Yeah. All I can say is, again, thank you. It's because of the letters and the calls and the just amazing support that we've received from people all over the world, especially here in Seattle, that we've been able to endure and that we've been able to, you know, make sure Amanda had the support she needed. There's no way we could thank everybody. So here, you know, individually. So here's our way to just say thank you.
I'd like to add in one more thing. We'd also like to send our appreciation to our Italian lawyers, Carlo Della Vedova, Luciano Girga, and Maria Del Grosso. They did a fantastic job on that side of the pond, and Ted was phenomenal on this side of the pond, and obviously we couldn't have done it without you. So appreciate that. You want to talk? Yeah. Ed and I will take any questions if anybody has any. Oh, there's a couple hands over there. Okay. How are you going to hear it? I can't hear it. Okay. All right. You want to talk? Welcome home, Amanda!
They're reminding me to speak in English because I'm having problems with that. I'm really overwhelmed right now. I was looking down from the airplane and it seemed like everything wasn't real. What's important for me to say is just thank you to everyone who's believed in me, who's defended me, who's supported my family. I just want, my family's the most important thing to me right now, and I just want to go and be with them. So, thank you for being there for me.
That is going to end it today. Thank you for coming. As you can imagine, the family's been under a great deal of stress, emotional and otherwise. It's been a long flight back for them as well. They're tired. I would really ask a big favor of all of you, and that is to give this family some time. Give them some slack. Let them readjust to whatever normal life is going to be now that Amanda is home. So please, give them some peace. Give them some time. I really thank you.
Seattle now. Come back live to the studio. Those final words that gentleman said about giving them some time, you can see why that's so necessary. That is clearly a young woman who is emotionally raw and in a state right now where she needs a little space.
Yeah, those are the exact words I was going to use. This sort of that raw emotion that you saw from her on the podium, just being overwhelmed. One, even just to speak in English. She's been speaking in Italian for 4 years, defending herself. And now being faced with the people who have been supporting her for all that time, you can just imagine how overwhelming that is.
Yeah, most of what we saw there were thank yous, both from her parents and from her attorney, and then just the first words, seeing how truly excited she is to be home, but still how emotionally raw she is.
Our best with that family.
Yeah. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the latest on the San Diego freeway shootings and more of the day's news. Stay with us.